Let me show you exactly how we book over 200 appointments in a day consistently 7 days a week. And I'm going to show you live just so you see exactly what the process looks like. All right. So first things first, before we get into the video, I need to let you guys understand a few things, right? We do not cold call. We do not knock on doors to generate leads. We do not rely on referrals. We don't do all that crazy things just to get appointments, get leads. No, we have a system that we've built that brings in leads and appointments on autopilot without us really having to do nothing, right? We don't do anything. We just wake up to new appointments every day consistently. So we have all these appointments coming in from three different industries, right? From solar, roofing, and insurance. So for insurance right now, we're only focusing on IUL. So that's where we get all our appointments, and we have, very good success rate with IUL. So let me show you guys exactly what it looks like, right? How we generate these leads and how we book these leads to become an appointment, right? So you can do the same thing for yourself. If you sell solar, if you sell roofing, or if you sell insurance, you can replicate the same system for yourself and start generating unlimited leads and appointments and make more sales. All right. So first things first, how do we generate our leads? So we get our leads using Facebook ads, YouTube ads, right? So we use Facebook and YouTube. These are our primary source of lead generation. But if I only have to choose one, I'm going to go for Facebook ads because we've been doing this for a long time, basically, right? So Facebook is our primary source of lead generation, but we use multiple channels to generate leads, right? So if I go to my Facebook ad account, let me see which one am I going to pull up. I have a lot of them. All right, so this is one of our ad account, and as you can see here, this is one of the solar ads that I have running. And in the last 30 days from July 14 to August 15, I'm currently making this video, August 15, 5 p.m. Central Time. So it's been like, this time frame is like in a month. So in a month on this single campaign, I've spent 4,000. And if I should just come here so you see what it's like, you're gonna see that we have a couple leads. Like we've brought in a lot of leads. Let me see how many leads have I generated from this campaign. If I go back here on the results right here, you can see I've generated 370 leads, and my cost per lead here is only $10 per lead, right? Which is crazy. Who gets leads for $10? This is how we generate leads. We run ads on Meta and YouTube to generate leads, and we have something amazing called these leads and set the appointments, right? So when I'm talking about something amazing, I'm talking about AI agents that we've built out to, call our leads and set appointments for us. This is like the best transformation I've done in my entire journey in this industry. We've had call centers and we've had hundreds of appointment setters, but I can tell you right now that replacing our call center agents with AI agent has been one of the best moves that I've made, right? It saves us a lot of money, and it's also made our work more effective, more efficient, right? So if I should come down here to my CRM, basically what we use to, communicate with our leads and basically do all that fun stuff, you're gonna see that, okay, I have this opened up already. So today, just like I said, today's date is 15. And this lead, we have a new lead that came in by 4:37 p.m. And if you take a look at this, it said opportunity created, and it came in by 4:37, and let me see, by 4:41, not even up to 30 minutes, right? Is it? No, it's not even up to 30 minutes, and we converted that lead into an appointment. Of course, we don't convert all the leads into appointments, but I'm just telling you how quickly you can start getting leads and start getting appointments by basically just setting the system up for yourself, right? So this is a system that we've built out, and I'm going to show you exactly the tools that we use to build this out so you can do it for your business as well. It's like getting appointments on autopilot. Maybe get 200, 300, 500 appointments in a month if you can handle it, right? So with this system, basically all you need is just decide how many appointments you want to get in a month, and you are going to get it so long as you do the right things that I'm going to be showing you in this video. All right. So this is how quickly you can get leads and start getting appointments, right? Let me show you this again. We got this lead by 4:37. And by 4:41, it became an appointment, right? And this is an appointment that was booked. If you take a look at this left side where my mouse is, you're going to see that where it says call transcripts. This is basically giving me like a note, a description of how the call went, right? With the AI agents, right? As you can see, it says the AI agent Ruby successfully pre-qualified, say, for a solar program by confirming his address, home ownership, electric provider, average bill, and credit score and all that fun stuff. And the appointment was booked, right? And we didn't even have to do anything. Like we have hundreds of leads, thousands of leads coming in every single day, and we have our AI agents handling these leads, right? So this is basically how effective this whole system has been for us. Made us a lot of money, saved us a lot of time, and it's been a game changer for real. All right, so this is pretty much it. We get the leads from Facebook ads, and we have our AI agents called the lead. So this is something, let me show you guys the most important thing, right? So this is the recording of the call. I could just play this for you so you hear, but let me just go to the other dashboard where the main call recording is. So this is VAPI. This is where we set up our voice agents, right? It's a lot of voice agent softwares out there that you can pick from, but in my opinion, the best, we've spent a lot of money, multiple six figures on just, call centers, AI call centers. And I can tell you the best for me so far is VAPI. I'm not affiliated with VAPI. I'm just giving them credit for doing a great job, right? So VAPI has been the greatest for us so far. So I would recommend for you to go with VAPI. So VAPI is basically just like I said, when you set up the AI agents that are going to do the magic for you, right? The lead comes in and they call the lead immediately. I made a post on Instagram today about how, let me see if I can pull this up. So let's see. Yeah, this is the post I made, right? I said my AI agents are on the job 24/7. And this is real, right? Because what made me say this was because I was reviewing some of the appointment that we got, and the AI agent was talking to a lead by 2 a.m. in the morning, which is amazing, right? So a lead fills out a form at 2 a.m. and the AI agent called the lead immediately, right? So that's how I set it up. Some people say you don't want to do that, but I mean, it's working for me. The AI agent is running 24 hours, 7 days a week. There's no days off. I don't even take days off. So why would my machine take a day off? Doesn't make any sense, right? So it's working 24 hours. A lead comes in by 3 a.m. It's calling the lead right away. All right. If the lead have the time and to go through the survey to fill out a form, then I don't see any reason why we shouldn't be able to call them, right? So many when I was doing this, I had some experts tell me, no, you don't want to be calling leads in the night. If a lead fills out my form, I don't care what time they fill out the form. I'm giving them a call. They're requested for more information. So it wouldn't be a good thing for me to delay giving them information, right? They fill out a form because they wanted to get information. I don't care what time they fill out the form. They want information, and I have my robot call them to see if we can help them by basically qualifying them to see if they're a good fit and then having them booked for an appointment, right? So this is pretty much it. Like we have all this set up. So the tools that we use to set this up are, the first thing you're going to need, of course, is VAPI, because this is where you're going to be setting up the AI agents that are going to be doing the magic for you. So VAPI is where we set up the AI agents. You can set up as many as you want, depending on the volume of appointments that you want to get. So VAPI is where we set up the AI agent. So you're going to need VAPI. And with VAPI, you also need to connect a few things, right? About 3 to 4 different softwares that you need to connect to VAPI to make it run smoothly. For me, I connect Go High Level. Go High Level is the CRM that we use. I'm very sure you should be familiar with Go High Level. It's a CRM where you can manage your leads, communicate with your leads. You should know what Go High Level is, right? So Go High Level is connected to VAPI, and we use make.com. So with make is like where you can just set up, like, it's more like Zapier. I'm sure you know about Zapier. So this is where you set up automations to make the AI get even more effective. You can give it commands like, if a lead calls back, if a lead calls you, say X, do X, Y, Z. Basically, like, you can just give it command. That's what make.com does for you, right? So you can just Google it, make.com. And the other softwares that we use are ChatGPT. We have ChatGPT connected as well. And we have, lastly, Twilio connected to VAPI as well. So this is where we get phone numbers and all of that, right? So these are the softwares that we have connected to VAPI. right? So VAP is where the whole magic happens, but it has all this third-party softwares that you need to connect to it in order to make it work effectively, all right? So this is pretty much it. We have leads coming in every single day. We're spending six figures, multiple six figures every single month on paid ads for lead generation. We work with a lot of companies, a lot of consultants in different industries. So we spend a lot of money on ads, and we also generate a hell of a lot of leads every single day. So we use AI agents to cut our leads. Even if you don't have enough leads coming in, if you don't have multiple six figures or multiple tens of thousands of dollars to spend on ads, even if you're just doing like $100, $200 a day on ads, if you can afford that, then I highly recommend you set up AI agents that are going to be calling your leads for you. All right. So you can just watch a couple of videos online how to join these softwares together. Even if I wanted to make a video on how to do this, I really would not be able because it's a lot of work. We have a lot of motion going on right now. So I barely even post videos these days, if you notice. And yeah, so if you have any questions, just reach out to me. You can reach out to me. In case you want to get more information or you want to learn more, or you have any questions, but I've genuinely given you guys all the tools and the resources that we use to build these AI agents that are booking over 200 appointments for us every single day, consistently 7 days a week. All right. So we use Go High Level. We use Twilio to get phone numbers. We use ChatGPT connected to vapi.com. And we have, what else? We use make.com to kind of like set more automation, right? So just watch a couple of videos on how to set this up. It's very complicated, but if you dedicate your time and you should be able to build this. And if you don't want to build it yourself, this is something we offer as well. We can also do it for you, but I've given you all the tools that we use, all right? So just in case you don't want to do it, you don't want to go through the headache of building it, then you can just reach out to me on Instagram at Solar Nazir, or you can reach out to me on Facebook as well at Nazir Yakubu. And yeah, let's chop it up and see if we can work together. So if you have any questions, just let me know. Don't rely, don't delay this stuff, all right? Get into AI and start making some moves, because if you don't get into AI, guys, you are definitely going to be left behind, right? Imagine I'm using AI and you don't use AI, right? If a new lead comes in, my AI agent. So with the AI agent, it's not just about calling leads. It's a lot of things you can set up, right? Automations, text automations, following up, and all that fun stuff that really is going to save a lot of time and help you convert even more leads into appointments and eventually into closed deals. The only thing this AI can do for you at the moment is take appointments for you, right? Even if I mean, we can set it up, but I don't recommend you do that. You want to talk to your customers directly on the appointment, right? So closing the sale is the only thing you're going to be responsible for. If you set this up correctly, I promise you guys it's going to be a game changer for you, especially for those of you guys that are spending multiple a lot of money on ads, right? If you have a lot of leads coming in every day, you really want to set up a system like this just to make sure you don't miss out on any lead that comes in. All right. So have a good day. If you have any questions, reach out to me on Facebook, Instagram, or drop a comment. I got you. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. Cheers.